What's up, YouTube? Yes, you read that title right. Sennheiser with a mouse pad. Yeah, they quietly tweeted out a couple weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, about releasing 3 new mouse pads. And right away, it's Sennheiser, and they're known for their audio. But I really wanted to give a try to their new mouse pad. Nintendo started out as a trading card company. Colgate originally sold soap. So, don't limit yourself to one thing, and that's definitely Sennheiser's approach with the new mouse pad. What this is the GSA 17. It kind of goes along the same line of naming as their other products, the GSX 1000 and 1200, which is their audio amp, and then also even their GSP series. I have the open back 500s right here, which I love. They also make closed back the GSP 600, and they just announced the GSP 550. Anyway, let's get back to the mouse pad. I ordered the XL one, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at that. All right, so going over the sizing and pricing real briefly. It is the GSA lineup, as I mentioned. You can get it in 3 different sizes. You have the small, and the small is that one's really gonna be, what is it? I got it all converted here. Sorry, don't know my centimeters. The small is gonna be 12 inches by 14, and then we have the large, and that's gonna be like almost 16 inches by 18 and a half. So that one's a little taller. And then the XL, which is the one that I got, that one is 12 and a half inches by 36. So that one's really going to give you the desktop length that you might be looking for. The only downside that I noticed with the XL is that it's not very tall. Probably definitely the wrong way of explaining it, but with that only being 12 and a half and the large one being 15.7, I would have really loved the 15.7 being a measurement. So it's more on pace with the SteelSeries QCK XXL size. Because there's nothing wrong with more and more of a desk mat to just help protect your desk and give you more freedom. So that one is $35. The larger one was $30, and the small one was $24.95. And I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys are interested in those at all. All right, I kind of want to do a quick sound test with this. I don't know how well my mic is going to pick it up. Hopefully it does a little bit. But so this is the mouse pad right here. And this is the new Logitech G Pro Hero Wired. I did do a unboxing and overview on that. Check that video out if you did love the 2016 one. So this would be on the Sennheiser GSA 17. Mouse bungee might be getting in the way here. And then the Logitech G Pro. Now the skates on the G Pro are a little louder naturally, and they're still breaking in. So you definitely probably hear it there. And then a heavy ass mouse and the Rocat Cone Amo, which I do like when I play WoW or something that requires multiple buttons. And this one is what, 127 grams? So again, if I were to compare this to another mouse pad, like for instance the SteelSeries Limited, which is one of my favorite, this is complete speed. This is a cloth speed for sure. This is softer. This is a little smoother. So if you're looking for something super smooth, the Sennheiser might not be for you, but I do definitely recommend giving it a try. And then this is, let me grab the Zowie. Where is, oh, right here. I'm sorry. So this is the Zowie. And comparable to the Zowie, Zowie's much louder. And then I'm sure a lot of people do have the HyperX, which I really consider to be sandpaper. I wasn't a big fan of this when I got it, but this is a comparison of that. Again, going back to the Sennheiser. Alright, so that is a quick audio to the Sennheiser pad. So when you're shopping for a mouse, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to determine what the mouse pad is that's going to be right for you. You have your design and shape. If your desk is too small, you don't want something too big. And if you have the room, take advantage of it. Don't get a really small mouse pad. You have your design, whether you want something that's really sleek and simple, or you want something that's a little extreme and gamery, similar to what Razer does offer. Then you have comfort. I'm a fingertip grip person, so my palm is always going to be resting on the fabric or the surface of the mouse pad, and you don't want something too abrasive. And then you have tracking. If you're still using a laser mouse and or the newer optical mice, which sensor is going to work best for you? Every company is always going to say their sensors are going to work best for their mouse pads, but really you want to find that comfort groove for you. And then, of course, last but not least, durability. You don't want this to go out in a couple weeks, so you want something that's going to last long and it's going to wear in to where dirt, sweat, it gets gross, but skin cells, things like that are going to accumulate on there, how fast it is to clean it. So with the new Sennheiser, I swear it feels like they took a page right out of Zowie, and I love them so much for it, because not only is this mouse pad super, super soft, it's just like the Zowie G-SR, which is one of my favorite pads of all time. It's also subtle and very stylish, and their design, they take small little blueprint ideas from them. So you have your tag here, just like Zowie, and then you also, on the other end of it, you also have a logo. And the logo isn't sticking out. It would definitely touch if your mouse is going to be in this far corner, but realistically, your mouse shouldn't be over here. Only really if you're left-handed and you're making huge swipes and flicks would it probably get to the corner of that. The back is just like Zowie as well. It's that soft grip. And then the edge. Let me see if the camera can pick up on that. It's vertically woven, so it's going to be easy to clean, and it's going to last long. One thing that some people don't like with woven edges is that it says it kind of wears on your arm when you're swiping back and forth. This is very soft and it's not hard. The Logitech mice I've used, Logitech mouse pads, I'm sorry, they're woven, but they're kind of like the strength in the woven material is really hard, and I can feel it in my arm. I did not feel it with this at all when I did use it. This is again the XL one. This is the 12.5 by 36 inches. So it's a good size. The length I love, but I do wish it was a little bit wider. The large mouse pad is 15 inches. So, if you're laying this on your desk, you really get 3 more inches vertically, and I would have loved that for sure, especially because I play Quake Champions a lot. But other than that, I think Sennheiser did a fantastic job with their first entry into the mousepad arena. There's a lot of competitors out there. One I still want to try is Rocat for sure. I've heard really good things about them. They're super underrated in the US, but for now, I think this is really going to hold me over. And I think that anyone that is a fan of Zowie is also going to love the new Sennheiser approach to mouse pads. So I left a link in the description below. Also, click on the link for the giveaway. I'm giving away a Logitech G Pro Wired, the new one that just came out a couple weeks ago, as well as some DLC, including a digital code to Ready Player One and the Champions Pack 2 Quake Champions, because I love Quake, and I have to thank Rocket Jump Ninja for getting me into that for sure. So other than that, please leave a comment below. Let me know what mousepad you use. I might be able to help compare it to this, so that way you make the right purchase. And just generally curious what you guys use. It's definitely fun to talk with you guys.